Hi, I'm L. Sidney Fisher, author and founder of Para and executive producer of the Para Files. My personal gift, or divine gift as I call it, is a clairvoyance. I had my first paranormal experience at the age of 8, and it happened at Lindenwood, which was the haunted house that is the story goes in my first debut novel, The Haunting of Natalie Bradford. Lindenwood is there. I was a living witness to that story. But I've spent a lifetime with the paranormal, doing research, and ended up becoming an author and doing the research with Para. And I had a near-death experience at the age of 15 that has really transformed my life into who I am today. Strengthened my abilities as a clairvoyant. Continuing my exploration of the paranormal through these type of investigations and further books. Learn more about my research and my books at lsidneyfisher.com.
In the building. The Emmett Till trial remain on the national press carried over all night long during that trial.
Oh, wow.
Any murders, but it building is significant for that. It's also mentioned in a number of Tennessee Williams plays. There's something about a necklace and a watch and some of those plays he wrote. That mentioned an Alcazar Hotel being in rooms in there.
Oh, wow. Well, we thought it was really interesting because we actually did a little bit of research on the hotel, and they compared it back in its heyday. They compared it to the Peabody Hotel.
Premier Hotel, yeah.
Premier Hotel.
Bathrooms in those rooms, private bathrooms, unheard of. In quarters at both doors. First class operation.
It was.
Now, are y'all going back tonight too?
No, we'll be spending the night here at the club.
Well, you're not doing that 6 to 8:30 plane.
We are, yes. Yeah. We'll be over there. We're going to have dinner
going
here.
back tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have dinner here and
Come back
then.
and celebrate with Big A and all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll be in here for that tonight too.
So we'll just tell you everything that we found out.
I hope so. You gonna put a picture right there?
We do.
Is anybody up here with us today?
I heard something.
I'm Josh, Lisa, Sydney, and Sandy.
Hi, Josh. Hey, Mel.
How are you doing? What did you say? Are you back here? I've got some serious cold chills going on over here, guys. Oh, really? You want to go in this room and dance?
What's
Did I
this?
hear yes?
I did. I'm hearing all kind of women's voice.
Say yes, I'm here.
Come on, let's come in here and dance.
Let's set this up.
What kind of music do you like?
All
Say
right,
that louder so I can hear it.
I got the REM pod set up there, Josh.
Yeah.
Do y'all hear the elevator ding go ding?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
It's something on you.
Y'all mind if I try something new?
I thought it said what?
1920s jazz. Do you mind if I play a little music?
Not at all.
Okay, here I go. I'm playing some music for you.
Is anybody here? Who's here? Nine. I'm not on nine. I couldn't make it out. Hello.
Do you like jazz?
Who's here? A lady?
You want to dance with me? It's a nice room to dance in. What did she say?
It was a male voice. He said it's cold.
Hey, I'm turning the music off. This under here going on.
Yeah, yours is cool.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. Mine is not.
Go over there close to each other.
Mine may have low battery. Wow. Ooh, mine's going off now.
What
Are
about
you
the
beside-
REM pod?
Are you beside of me?
I just heard like a little girl's voice say,
We heard her saying help earlier.
really?
Yeah.
I heard her just say,
Can you come and search this?
Pair of three, come over.
We're going to wait downstairs till you guys get back down before we go back in.
Everything okay?
Can you come up to this little device right here and tell me your name? I heard you say hi.
Is everything okay?
It is just overheated, I think.
10-4.
It moves.
Can you touch it again?
My camera keeps going on. Little girl, will you come back and touch this device right here and tell us your name? You don't have to be scared.
Did you
I'm
just
not
catch
going to hurt you.
See, look.
You just catch it? Watch it. It just moved.
Can you make it go all the way?
Keep your hand right on top of it and it'll light up really pretty colors. Thank you.
Can you do it again?
Thank you so much.
Why is there so much sadness here? What happened? Do what?
Did you die here?
Ellen? Ellie? Is that right? No? Okay. Well, can you maybe give me a hint of what the little girl's name is and leave her alone, let her come talk to me? What's her name? Ellen?
Make this device light up.
What'd it do?
Somebody just pulled my damn hair. My ponytail.
Well, that wasn't nice.
But do it again.
Okay, you got my attention, but you don't have to be doing that kind of shit. That pisses me off. Don't pull a woman's hair, okay?
Do it again. Pull my hair.
Make this light up.
That's if I had hair. I wonder why they have a curtain there.
I don't know.
Showtime, I guess? I don't know.
That makes you think of a brothel.
The light bulb. That used to be a studio.
There was just a shadow walked again back down there. It was like the one that we saw earlier.
Oh, shoot.
Are you the one that pulled my hair?
No.
Who was it?
What?
This is too long.
Copy, copy. Copy, copy.
Guys, let me get some.
Pull my hat off.
Pair of three.
Can y'all lift it up and head down, please?
All right.
We're leaving now.
Does that make you happy? That thing just turned to red.
Yeah, I know.
There's all something out there. Did these things rain going?
Let's check it out. I thought it did.
Yeah.
I ain't been in here yet. We'll see y'all later. Pair of 3, rest of the team coming down. Alcazar Hotel, heading back up to the 2nd floor.
Bad. All right, my flashlight is lingering. Anybody want to talk to us?
You want to go into the ballroom? No, the cafeteria's over there.
Oh, this is cafeteria.
This was your ballroom, is what they said. That's your cafeteria.
They want to talk to us? Say hello? Hey,
How you doing?
what's your name?
Say that again?
My name is Dina. This is Zach and Josh. We're not here to mean no disrespect. We're here for educational purposes. Hi.
When I was up here earlier, I asked you if you wanted to dance. Do you still want to dance? Yeah, there it is.
If you would, come close enough to where you can touch this device that my friend has here in his hand. If you light it up, it was beautiful colors.
Hey, Dan, drop your flashlight down a little bit.
If you want us to leave, come touch this device.
That was me coughing.
Oh, no. My camera just went off. Fresh battery. Flashlight.
Let's head on over here. Save as much battery as this left as we can.
Alright guys, you're letting us know you're here. But what I really love is you would come touch this device and light it up.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just touch it. Make it light up.
You were up here just a little bit ago with us. Where are you at now?
Are you afraid?
Can you sing us a song?
What's your favorite song?
Did you just say Joe?
I think you can do it.
Come out wherever you are.
Uh-huh. I thought it said, wait for me.
I heard mine. I heard mine come down that way.
Going up here, is that okay? Are you a black man?
I hear steps. I hear footsteps.
I ain't wearing it, that's right now.
I hear footsteps. Not yours.
You ain't moving back there, oh, everyone, you look like that room.
I like it back there.
Did I see you?
That's why I kept hearing the female voice.
Does it say yep?
Yeah, it said yeah.
Let's go back here.
Not this way? Where's it you picking up anything? Not man. I don't know where he's at.
He's back here. Are you in here?
Black man.
Huh?
That was the female that said black man. What was that?
Somebody's knocked right here.
Yeah.
On this wall.
Yeah, I
No,
heard that.
it was this board. Right there.
I might have been bored, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. See that shadow?
Yeah, it is.
I've been seeing at the end of the hallway,
There's
just
the
walking in that room.
And I missed it.
That's what I thought I saw.
Oh my
Oh my God, I got chills. I
I
got
did
chills.
too.
Whoa, we got movement up here.
What?
Oh, it's getting worse. Woo. I knew it was down at the end of the hall.
What's
I
that?
knew it was. I just saw it dart across the room there.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's down here. That's why we were headed. That's the way I was going, and God said, let's go down here. I was being led right now. It's in those rooms. Yeah, it is. One of those at the end. It is in these rooms. Uh-huh. This one.
Yeah.
This one. Oh, no. Oh, it just said, yeah.
You died in here, didn't you?
Yep.
My chest is hurting, so it's telling me a heart attack. Did you die of a heart attack in this room?
Is it running the thing? Talk to us. Tell us something. What happened to you?
Who are you?
Right, well now, in here is where a friend of mine is with me. We came directly after her. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I heard something. Y'all hear that?
Yep.
That it wasn't on there.
No, I heard it was a female voice.
I ain't going in there, smell it. Very good. I'm going in there. .1. Somebody still running field?
Yes, I am.
Can you come and touch this? Come close to it and break the field, it'll light up the lights. 4 numbers, 0.4. That's right, come closer and make the numbers go up. Can you come closer to it? It won't hurt you. There you go, 0.2. 0.1. 2.2. There you go. And the green light goes off. There you go. That means you're breaking the field in it. That's good. Thank you. Can you do that again? 20.9. There you go. Now that's a green light. There are other lights on there. Can you make other lights go up? There's red, yellow, green, and blue. There you go. Do you see the K2? Yeah, see, his has lights too.
That's what I was trying to get you to do earlier.
There you go. 5.3 for me. He's got yellow lights. There you go. 1.2. 0.5. You're doing great. We appreciate you doing this.
What's her name? Are you the little girl that was upstairs that said hi?
17.3. Good. I think you can make this one go all the way to red. This one right here, exact 10. Can you make it go to red? Okay, that's a good job. Go to red. I'll go to red too.
Which I got over here.
What's the antenna? Did you leave us? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for playing with us on our equipment. Y'all hear that? Yeah. Okay. Is that you making that noise?
Oops.
Is that you making that noise?
Does that thing just say yep?
That's what I heard. Can you reach it way up here? How about way down here? Okay, well we're gonna go to a different place. Oh, there you go. 11.4. Good deal. 6.8. Alright, see if you can make it go to 10. Can you make it go to a 10? A 1 and a 0? Well, that's a 1 and a 0. Make it go to a 10.
4, 5, 4, 3, 2.
There's something down here. Yeah. There's something down there, Josh.
Cool breeze. Felt pretty good.
Hello?
Sydney says she don't like going in there.
I'm going there. Everybody else is scared of it. Oh, well. Make sure I ain't stepping on all this. Shit, I'm getting out of here. Alright, we're done. We're out of here. See y'all.
Was nuts.
That was not
It was
me.
rolling on the ceiling.
That was rolling on the ceiling upstairs on the second floor that we were just at.
At that back end.
You cannot follow us. Stay here.
You belong here. You stay.
Stay here.
That was on the second floor we were just at.
What happened?
What happened?
It was like
across the ceiling.
it sounded
In that
like
room.
a pool cue, like a pool ball.
Alright,
look, who said get out?
I did. When that happened, I got the overwhelming of negative energy.
He said,
We were
"Fuck
just
this, I'm out."
we were just on the second floor a while ago, okay?
Hey, let's get out of this building.
The Alcazar Hotel, once labeled the most modern hotel in Mississippi and often referred to as the most premier hotel in the South. The Alcazar was built in 1915 by Charles Pfeil. He was a renowned architect and known for his talents and contributions to the buildings of downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Paranormal investigators teams have visited the old hotel and conducted research that confirms its right to be listed as one of the most haunted sites in Mississippi. In June of 2019, Parafiles conducted its investigation on the Alcazar Hotel. The team found that there is no denying that the Alcazar Hotel is still harboring the spirits of its past. But who are its ghosts, and why do they still linger there? Could it be a former patron who frequented the hotel? Or could it be one of the many blues artists who sang and played at WROX? Perhaps it's the spirit of Ike Turner, singing Rocket 88 as he pushes the now broken elevator button, just as he did when he was 8 years old with Wild Dreams. The now empty building awaits investors who will restore the once majestic hotel back to its glory. The walls inside the Alcazar speak of a time past when patrons walked the halls. Some danced and dined in the second floor ballroom, leaving behind nothing but memories that still linger and come to life after nightfall. An obscure apparition sometimes appears in the second floor windows, letting the townspeople know that Alcazar still harbors ghosts from its past.
We want to say thank you to the Clarksdale Police Department for keeping us all safe.
How you doing? I'm Officer Thomas.
Thanks for coming out here and keeping us safe.
Thank you, officer. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Built in the early 1900s by W.S. Lindemood and located in Columbus, Mississippi, is a magnificent 9,000 square foot Greek revival home. The property has seen many past lives, lives that still seem to dwell inside the mansion's halls, where spirits roam the staircase and the hands of Mandy's lovesick ghost can still be felt, choking you as she herself had died.
Kind of wait for it to get a little darker. You're not going to be able to tell anything going on. I mean, it's just one of those. I saw the order in the back kitchen from there. I saw those right now, right over there. Okay. So where are we going tonight? We're going to investigate this top and left, and then we're going to go up to the top for a second. Then she's going to take
very attractive woman. I'm going to say from the 1920s era. Because of the kind of dress that she's wearing, it's not a Victorian style dress. This right here keeps getting some big attention.
Nestled in the middle of Ballard Park are a couple of dairy barns that once belonged to the internationally known Forest Lake Farms. Located in Tupelo, Mississippi, some of those trees still stand tall around the park and the dairy barns, now known as the Orrin Dunn Museum. They are witnesses to the sounds of footsteps, slamming doors, and what sounds like faraway voices inside the front part of the museum. Some of the museum's workers have admitted that they don't like being in the museum after hours when nightfall comes. One of the museum's employees recently had an unusual experience inside the front part of the main building. When working in one of the offices, the employee heard the sound of footsteps approaching the doorway.
But that's all it does. It just produces white noise for the spirits, and they can actually come through and talk. They can communicate, ask them questions. Sometimes they'll answer, sometimes they won't. Just to
Lisa,
how strong
can you
the
come with
spirit
us?
is. Yeah.
These uniform, are all the uniforms in the museum, originals?
Yes.
Yeah, see, people have worn them. And some of them have got very strong energy that's still left with it. I mean, when you put the museum in here, it's like you brought it with you.
It's kind of like a haunted collection.
Yep.
Lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Sweating?
Yes.
There you go. You like the flashlight?
Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. What is it y'all smelling?
Rotten?
Rotten, yes.
No, I heard it on the spirit box.
How can I get up there, Renee?
Ray.
Ray, I'm sorry.
Right over here.
Renee.
Sick from the cold, you know. Like, throw up. Stinky sick. Did you just open that door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there somebody here with us today? Is there somebody that would like to speak to us in here?
Something up there.
That's wrong, I guess.
Well, I didn't want you there. I said, I ain't like you. I ain't in the ground. Oh, well.
Yeah, I heard it too. There's something up there.
I took a picture, and right when I took the picture, I heard it.
Yeah, like, if it was a higher pitch than that. Scared me low.
Legend has it that witches once gathered here to dance, and wherever their feet touched the ground, the grass withered and died. Today, people report hearing drums and a witch's cackle beneath the trees. And when nightfall comes, you may feel the witch's eyes watching you and waiting.
Any signals? In fact, I have no cell phone signal here.
I have no cell phone signal.
Me either. So, I hear the young lady with us. Are you connected to this land?
I don't mean any disrespect.
You know
You've been following us?
Yes, they have.
Josh? Yeah? We can't get mine. Oh, Lord.
My camera people can't stay on there. Oh, gosh. I heard something right.
That's a
Dead. Like it's...
Yeah. Really?
Look.
Oh, what was that?
Whatever it was, it was beside us.
Yep. Yep. I just got confirmation. It hits me in the arm. Go towards Josh.
Did you hear that? Are you here with us right now? I just feel really energetic. And it going back and
now it's going to Zach.
Yep. Do you like Zach?
I do.
I do. Why do you like Zach? Does he remind you of somebody?
Para 3, Para 1.
Mercy me.
Hey everybody, I'm L. Sydney Fisher. Today is July the 24th, 2019. I am standing in the graveyard where Liz Bradford and Caroline Bradford are buried. Just stopped by here. I was on my way somewhere else and passed by this area that brought back a lot of memories. The book, The Haunting of Natalie Bradford, was my debut novel. It tells the story of Liz Bradford's murder and how that she ultimately kind of came back from the grave so that she could be vindicated. And it's an incredible story. But as I stand here next to her grave, and I remember a time when I was at Lindenwood, which you can't see beyond the trees now because the trees have grown up. But back in the day in 1974, those trees were not there, and you could stand on the second floor of Lindenwood and look across, and you could see Liz Bradford's grave here. She's lying next to her daughter. And you could see the tombstones from the second floor. After it got dark and about bedtime too, you also could witness the ghost of Caroline Bradford if you were, I would say, unfortunate enough to be in her room, in her old bedroom, like Timothy was on 3 nights that he was somewhat terrorized by that. He was just a young kid when that happened. Also beyond the trees that you can't see now is an old country store that was there, and I remember visiting that store and trading in my Coke bottles and for nickels and dimes, and so I could get some other candy. And I remember playing with Rebecca and Audrey, 2 of the Bradford children. And but it's an odd time when you come back and you visit these grave sites again, and I get to sit here and visit a little bit with Liz Bradford, whose life was cut short. She was 36 years old, and she passed away on December the 21st, 1974 on the front parking lot of Woody's Restaurant in Tupelo, which at that time was the Rex Plaza. She was found lying over the front seat of her station wagon with a bullet behind the left ear and one behind on her back near her lower left side. Her estranged husband, there was some domestic problems there. He was found lying face down, pointing east, with 2 bullet holes to the chest, to the abdomen area actually, and was later transported to North Mississippi Medical Center, where he first crossed Natalie Houston's path. And she was his operating room nurse that night and actually assisted in saving his life. And then, believe it or not, she crosses paths with him months later and begins dating this man, and ends up marrying him and finds herself in a very frightening situation. So if you haven't read The Haunting of Natalie Bradford, it's a really cool story. I hope that someday it does make it to into a feature film. It's an intriguing story, not because I wrote it, just because it is. It's got everything in the South that you want, you know. It's got a murder trial, it's got a haunting, it's very mysterious, and it is written 90% word for word as it happened. So if you haven't heard about that book, or you haven't read that book, I invite you to do so. You can find it on Amazon, or you can find it through my website at lsydneyfisher.com. And I hope that you all have a great week. See ya.